Hello students, welcome to the class. Today we are going to start an interesting topic which is trigonometry. So let us know what is the meaning of trigonometry. So trigonometry is derived from three Greek words which are tri means three, gono means sides, or we can say angle. Metry means measurement. Okay. So actual meaning of trigonometry will become the measurements of the all three sides of a right angle triangle. Okay. Always remember trigonometry is applicable only in a right angle triangle. Okay. Now what is right angle triangle? Okay. So let us discuss what is right angle triangle. So let us consider a triangle which is named as A, B and C. So right angle triangle is a triangle in which one angle is of 90 degree, okay, and the remaining angles are acute angle. Acute angle means less than 90 degree, or we can say their sum is equal to 90 degree. Okay. Now, as we have studied in previous, in right angle triangle, a Pythagoras theorem which states that p square plus b square is equal to h square, means perpendicular square plus base square is equal to hypotenuse square. Okay. Now what is hypotenuse in right angle triangle? Okay. What side will be the hypotenuse? So hypotenuse is the opposite side of right angle. So here right angle is the angle B and their opposite, and its opposite side is this. So it will hypotenuse. Okay. So hypotenuse will be C. Okay. Now the question is that what will be the base and what will be the perpendicular after that. So come on, base. So base is the adjacent side of angle which is taken. Okay. Let us take an angle C. Okay, angle C. So adjacent sides are BC and AC. Okay. But side AC is fixed for hypotenuse. So remaining thing will be base. Okay. If this thing is hypotenuse, this is base, so remaining thing will perpendicular. Okay. If we take an angle C, the possibilities are this. If we take another angle A, the possibilities will be changed. Okay. Now after all these, we have ratios of their sides. These sides are this. Now ratios of their sides. Ratios of their sides means perpendicular upon hypotenuse is the first possibility. Perpendicular upon hypotenuse. Okay. Now base upon hypotenuse is the second possibility. And if we remove hypotenuse, the possibility will perpendicular upon base. Perpendicular upon base. These are three possibilities. Okay. Three another possibilities, but opposite of them. Okay. We'll discuss. Now these are three possibilities. Let us introduce another term which is trigonometric ratio. This is sides of their ratios of their sides. But what is trigonometric ratio? Trigonometric ratio are the relationship between the angle and the sides of a right angle triangle. Okay. So trigonometric ratios are, this is equal to sine of theta. This is equal to cos theta, cosecant theta. This is equal to tan theta. Okay. These are three possibilities. Okay. Now three another possibilities will opposite of them. Okay. So opposite of them is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. Okay. This is equal 1 upon sec theta. And this is equal 1 upon cot theta. Okay. These are three possibilities and three another possibilities which are opposite of them. Okay. And tan theta is also written as sin theta upon cos theta. Okay, and cot theta is also written as cos theta upon sin theta. So 1 upon cot theta is equal cos theta upon sin theta. Okay, but the question is that how will you remember all these things in short? Okay, so I will give you a short trick to remember all this in short. So short trick is, first thing is perpendicular, base and then perpendicular upon hypotenuse, hypotenuse and then base. It means Pandit Badri Prasad har bole. Okay, this thing is equal sine of theta. Okay, and is equal to 1 upon cosec theta. This thing is equal to cos theta and is equal to 1 upon sec theta. This thing is equal to tan theta and is equal to 1 upon cot theta. Okay, there are 6 possibilities which is called trigonometric ratios. Okay, now after all these we have a questions that what is the practical use of trigonometry? Why should we study trigonometry? Okay, so trigonometry is used in the measurements of the heights. According to this, we have used trigonometry in the measurements of the towers and the width of the rivers, etc.